All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff. Want to do this quick video update to the training. Over the last 4 or 5 sessions, I've been getting a lot of questions. People asking me about recording and making it available for them to look at later and things of that nature. And I do record the sessions for my own, honestly, for my own protection because I know people can be in there because y'all won't turn your cameras on, so I don't get to see everybody, which I would prefer that, but I'm not going to get caught up on that. I'm here to try to teach and educate. I don't see no reason why we can't see each other, and all of that, because we're in a Zoom and everything. And I was going going to make it a mandate, but you know what I said, I ain't going to worry about it. I'm just trying to educate and teach people and just hope you're not got nothing going on. And what I mean by the nothing not going on is sitting there with the camera off and then you're recording the session. I record to protect myself so that if somebody says that I said something that I didn't say, I have documented proof. Also, I know some people I'm not saying anybody has, but some people, depending on who they are and how they are in life, could say, well, I'll pay for the class and then I go get 5 or 10, 15 people and we'll sit here, you know, and I'll pay the 35 and then we'll all just look at it. And I'm like, okay, fine, I get that, which I don't think that's right to do, but that's just how some people are. Okay. Um, and in my mindset, if you're doing that to me, you should be doing that to all these other people also, especially those who charge you $500, $600. But my thing is this, I don't put the videos out of the sessions because people are talking about things. Sometimes they got personal things that they're discussing, not too personal, but they don't want their information out there. They might make comments or statements about things. So one of the things, and I'm gonna show you in my disclaimer, and I know people don't like to read stuff, but you need to read. In my disclaimer that's highlighted here, it clearly says by joining this webinar, you agree not supposed to not to not record and or share the recording of this training session. So I'm asking you not to record it and or share a recording of the training session. Okay, that's what I'm asking you to do because it is not, in my opinion, it is not fair for somebody to pay whatever amount they're paying and then you go and record and then you go start sharing it and start trying to make money off of it and all that. And there's people who are doing that kind of stuff already. They're out here going to everybody's training and then they're recording it and taking the material and then trying to teach it themselves and say, hey, I can teach you and I'm your notary educator and all that kind of stuff. And that just ain't right. Okay. That ain't right because you got other people and the people in the videos, the people who are part of it, whether their camera is on or not, have not given their consent to you to go disseminate their stuff or to even record them. Okay. Again, I record so that, in which I've had a few people get a little beside themselves in the session, not too many. And I would just want to make sure that if I get into a discussion, hopefully it's not heated, but if it is, that I can say, hey, here's what I said. This is what you said. This is what I explained, so forth and so on. Because I'm not going to just rely on the other participants' memory to clarify what was being said between the two. Also, if you're going to be doing a class, and I teach in such a way that honestly, you're going to get this, you're going to understand. I don't teach in such a high level to where it's like, okay, it's way up here and I got to look at this thing 15 times, unless you have, a different learning style or learning style I'm not aware of. And then if you do, you need to let me know so that I can try to teach to that. Okay. But at the same time, some things, not everything is going to be interactive and with the little bouncy balls and all that stuff. Sometimes you got to just sit down and, okay, let me learn. Okay, let me look at this and learn. But if you got a particular learning style that or a way that you need things explained to you while we're in the session, you can talk to me and let me know, or hit me up ahead of time and let me know, and then I can try to curtail it or bring up an example or something to that effect. But if you're in there braiding your kid's head, giving kids baths, fixing dinner, all of that, which is your right to do, but you're doing all of that stuff and you're really not paying attention and listening, or you're trying to look at everything on your phone rather than on the computer so you can see everything, then you're not putting yourself in the best position to gain the most out of any kind of training if that's the way you train. um Now I understand if you're out on the road and all of that, coming from work and you want to hop in, got it. But if the thing is, you have a computer, which if you're a notary, hopefully you have a computer and you're printing and all of that, doing your notary business from that computer. But if not, and then you're like, well, I'm gonna just get on my phone because I got to go do these 15 other things. I don't know how you plan on truly comprehending the information that's being put out from anybody who will be teaching you anything. Okay. So I'm just asking and letting y'all know, I'm asking not to record and then go sharing it and all of that, because I'm not saying that you would do this, but then somebody who you share it with will be like, I'm putting this up on YouTube, I'm putting this in Facebook. And that would be, and to me, that would be a disservice and disrespectful to the people who paid their hard earned money to be in the course. And then you're sitting up here disseminating it for the whole world to see. That just wouldn't be right. Okay. Especially when you haven't even gained their permission. You haven't gotten my permission. I'm telling you no, and you haven't gained the permission of those who are in attendance and everything. And I do know people probably have already recorded and all that. I'm not going to flip out over that. That's you. That's what you're going to do, what you do. But I just wanted to make that clear because I've been getting a lot of requests from people asking me, hey, just record it and let me look at it later. That's not how it works. Okay. If there's a group of people out there that is like, okay, I'm doing it at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. If for some reason you can't make that time, then you need to let me know. So then if I get enough people who can't make that time and let me know what time you can make, then I can adjust and, okay, well, let me do a session over here, just like I did for the people in California. Okay. And y'all know I would do this. So don't try to convince me or talk me into doing something that y'all know I'm not going to do, which is I'm not going to record and then publicize the recording just so you can see at your leisure whenever you feel like it. Okay. If you really have a scheduling conflict, you need to let me know so then I can take yours along with other people's and say, okay, well, we'll do it on this day. I need to know when you are actually available. You can't just say I can't make it, and then you're trying to get me to figure out when to make it convenient for you. You need to let me know what your potential schedule is and when you are available, and I will see what I can do to work around that to make it happen. Okay, it's just that simple. That's how we can work together on this. But a lot of people are just throwing out there, wow, well, you need to find a different time that I can do. Oh, I do. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that was my responsibility to find a different time so that you can do that. And I know people right now probably, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's just like, okay, I don't know how I can do that because I don't know what your schedule is. Okay. That $500 course you paid for, you made time for it. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And this is only costing 35. So if you need a different time or something to that effect, let me know. There's somebody who contacted me. They don't get home till 10. I got to hit him back up and see about coordinating something different with him on a different day. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm doing it at 9. He doesn't get off till 9:30. He doesn't get home till 10. Got it. So I have to coordinate something different from him on a different day. I wouldn't expect him to pay for the course. And I don't expect anybody to pay to be a part of this. And then you're like, well, I can't do it. And I'm like, okay, then why? If you knew you couldn't do it at that time, don't pay for it. Don't sign up. And then like, well, okay, now you need to make it, accessible to me. You need to find some kind of way to make sure I get this training because I signed up. I put the time out. If you know your schedule doesn't fit that, then you should not be signing up. Okay. And I never talked about this before because I didn't think I needed to, because I figured people would not sign up for something that they know they couldn't attend. But apparently that is not the case at the moment. People are signing up And then they're saying, well, I can't really attend at that time. I'm still be at work. Man, the TT ain't haven't caught the bus home from daycare. None of that kind of stuff. So sign up for a day that you and a time that you know you can make. If you cannot, let me know, and then I will set a time different, and then hopefully you'll go ahead on and register for that. Okay, we'll see what we can do to accommodate you. And just so y'all know, I have done this. I have accommodated people plenty of times. Even when I went down to Florida, I was doing some sessions that I did not publicize because there was a group of people who could not attend and they didn't sign up, but they told me, and then I got with them privately and said, okay, well, let's get together. Boom. And we was able to get together. There were a few people who couldn't attend the sessions at all, and y'all know I had sessions for them. So I will do everything I can to accommodate you, but I need to know that you need an accommodation. Okay. And don't sign up and then start saying, well, you need to make some other arrangements for me because I've already paid and all of that. Okay. So if you know you're not going to be in here, if you know doggone well that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 p.m., there's no way, don't sign up and then be blowing my email, text message, Facebook, or whatever comment sections on YouTube. When you gonna make a session time for me? When you gonna make a time for me? Because I couldn't make it because I work till 9 o'clock and I don't get home till 9:45. Then why did you sign up? Okay. Don't get so hyped in doing something and then try to force somebody to give you some other time. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just being practical. I'm being real with you because these are some of the some of the emails that I've been getting, some of the text messages, and I'm like, come on, work with me so I can work with you. Okay. It's that simple. It is truly that simple. So registration stuff is in the description. Okay. Click on the link. Everything is smooth, easy. So far, everybody who's wanted to sign up has been signing up. Hasn't been any issues. Nobody's been calling me someone. I don't know how to sign up. I can't find a link. Everything is there. You can go into the community tab. It's there, but might as well just go to the description of this video and it's there. Okay. If you got any questions, need any kind of accommodation, different learning styles, whatever, just let me know. My phone number is in there. Shoot me a text and I will do everything I can to accommodate you. All right. Peace.